I want to go over the labels because that took me a long time to really figure out the language and, you know what I'm saying, on how to do it. So if you don't want to go through a vendor and you buy all your boxes that's already pre-labeled and how you want it, which is kind of costly when you're first starting out, then you got to do it yourself. So when I first did it, I tried to get it printed out, and I had all these logos is transparent, right? So when I printed it, it shouldn't have a background. But when I went and sent it off, it came back black, like background with the paper on it, and you could see like it peeling and stuff. So I'm like, I definitely don't want no bum product, like, you know what I'm saying? So the Cricut machine. So when I got that, I was able to print it out and stencil it out myself. So it's a big difference between this and this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, big. So I got my boxes from uline.com, right? uline.com. You put your EIN number in there, and then boom, they're gonna give you some type of credit. You get your products, you get your boxes, you get what you need to start your business. So we have our boxes. I got my product. I'm gonna get the product inside here, and I'm gonna make some shape. Okay. So let's bring these boxes real quick. Okay, welcome to the lab. Okay, let's put this together. So this is the Cricut app. It comes with the Cricut. You download it on your computer. Once you put this in it, it'll do it for you. So it's super easy. If you already have your logo, you're ready to go. So you'll plug it in, whatever. You'll go to new project at the top. It's gonna say new project. You click new project. You click upload because you already got your logo. I'm gonna click my logo, which is right here. I'm gonna put add to canvas. Super easy, y'all. I'm telling you. Now that I got it right here, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller because, like I said, I already knew how big I wanted it. So it's like in between the 4, and then I'm gonna press CTRL-C to copy it, CTRL-V to paste it, and then I'm gonna make 3 of them going down. Then I'm gonna do it again. CTRL-C, CTRL-V, make another one going down. Boom. Now I'm gonna press make it. Okay, when I went to make it, you see how it messed it up and put like 2 over here and 1 over here. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click it, and I'm gonna just drag it back to where I had it at the first time. Don't move my man. Hey shorty, what's your name? Alright. So it got a little over on the red. I wanna make sure that red spot is not cutting off my logo in any way. Okay, so let's move this over just a little bit more. Okay, boom. Now I'm gonna press continue. Okay. Now it's time for us to use the actual machine. Hold up a second. All right. So we're gonna open this up. Here's the vinyl. So the thing about the vinyl, this little thing, it comes with the Cricut machine. You gotta get your own vinyl. You get your vinyl. I recommend from Amazon versus Walmart or wherever. I don't know. But I already measured the size. Y'all see when I measured the size on the thing. So I already know it's not past 4 on my logo. So I made a little bit past 4 on the vinyl just to be safe. I know it's not past 5 on the vinyl, but I put it a little bit past it just to be safe. Now I'm about to put this whole thing inside the Cricut machine. And then I'm going to press the little arrow on the side. It's going to load it up. Boom. Now I go back to my computer, and I'm going to select my vinyl. My vinyl is already in there because I used it already. So I'm gonna click it. After I click it, it's this machine is gonna be blinking. And boom, it's working. Let it work. Let it work. I'm gonna take a snack. Y'all should too. And they don't really take that long. This one that I did. It's one of my first ones I did. But you see how y'all can see this plain and simple as what it says? That means that I put it on the wrong way, okay? I flipped it, I mirrored it. But don't mirror it. You only mirror it when you're doing like shirts. But I didn't know that until I found out. But yeah, it still looks good, still looks neat. So as soon as this is done, we're gonna use this tool right here, and then we're gonna pull it all out and we're gonna get it on the box. So I'll see you in a couple seconds. Okay, just finished. So we're gonna click the little arrow to let it out. And this is what it looks like. It's gonna be hard for y'all to really see it right now, but you'll see it in a second. So I'm gonna take y'all back over there to the office side, and we about to pull this out. All right, here we go. I wish I had like an overhead camera, y'all, but I don't. But I'm gonna show y'all like every step of the way real quick. So I'm just gonna use this stencil and whatever this thing is called. It's not called a stencil for sure, but I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna kind of just get under this blue real quick. and I'll show you. You're gonna see. I got under the blue. When you get under your color, keep in mind I wanted my logo to be blue. So y'all see how when I printed it, it printed out as black on there, but my vinyl was blue. So it's gonna cut the vinyl color you put in. So you don't have to match the color on the Cricut. You just put whatever vinyl. So I'm pulling this off. Nice. When I'm pulling this off, you kind of want to pull back so that it's getting everything that's not cut, and it's really giving you a clean. Because especially when you got little words like I do, you want to make sure it's still sticking. The part that needs to stick, and only the part that's supposed to be coming up is what's coming up. Okay, here we go. So because I got these little words, you can see like it's kind of like sometimes you gotta really get in there and like stencil it out. Okay, so now it's off, right? So we're done with that. Now let me show y'all. Okay, you see how it looks? You see how there's still some spots that like still like the E, you know what I'm saying, and a D. So I'm gonna have to go in and peel those out. Just in, you know what I'm saying, just to make it clean. Which it's no brainer, it's easy. You literally just tap in, it'll come right out. For sure. Just like that. It's come right out. So we'll do that to all my little. Okay, now this is the part that is a little, I say a little bit difficult, but nothing is really that difficult in this whole process, to be honest. Okay, so you're gonna have to get transfer tape, right? So that's another supply that you gotta get. You gotta get the transfer tape. When you get the transfer tape, what we're gonna do is, first of all, make sure that it's the right size, which it is. Make sure the whole logo fit inside of it as I cut it. And yes, it does. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, first I'm gonna cut this off because it keeps getting stuck. So let's just see how big, let's just cut this. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take the transfer tape off of here, and then I'm gonna put it on top of here. All right, so I got the transfer tape on here. Now, what I noticed is I got some little bubbles right here. You cannot have that. Like, no, it's like putting the phone screen on when you first get your iPhone. Nah, so I'm gonna lift it up just a little bit because it was bubbly on that side, and then I'm gonna use. See, I want to get up and use like the little thing that came with it, but since I don't have that right now, so I don't feel like getting up, I'm gonna just use this, and then I'm gonna just push it down this way like that, so it doesn't quite look like it did. So we're gonna press down a little bit longer. It's stubborn. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually use the tool. And I think I'm gonna give it some help and kind of pull it up towards it. See if okay, so like I said, I helped it up a little bit. I helped it up. Like I literally went through for each letter and kind of just gave it a little nudge and then squished it back up and pulled it back. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna keep this, but I didn't do it for each. I couldn't do it for each logo because I didn't want to mess it up. So it's easier to just do each one by itself at this point. So I'm gonna cut this. Okay, so let's perfect this. And now we got the logo, right? Okay. And I even really want to. Alright, finally we got the step with the boxes. So I'm gonna set this logo aside. Make sure you put it up with the sticky side up top because you don't want it to stick to your table. Okay, so I want my logo. This is the box. If I put the box together, it look like this. So I want the logo to be in the front right here, and then I want it to be in the back right here. Now my hands, I put like powder on my hands and I cleaned them so it don't come off on the boxes. Or you could just wear gloves. But honestly, a lot of the boxes you can see your handprints, and that's ghetto. You don't want people getting your product and his handprints all over it. So okay, boom. Now the box is there. Now I'm gonna position this how I want it. I'm just make sure I put it where I need it to go, and it's on point, like right here. And put it down, push it down again, so y'all see it. Boom. Now I'm about to peel this tape off right here. Just be patient with it. Now I'm gonna pull this thing back. What you talking about? What you talking about? Look at it. Woo! Know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna do it to the back. I'll go back and get the logos, cut that out, and repeat. Let's get it. Let's get it. You should be doing this with me. Go get your stuff. Pause me right now. Go get your stuff and let's do this together. Have some tea and some hookahs. Let's get it. It's time.
My arm in the freezer. I stuck on my wrist. Wake up on my money cause I like my paper crisp. I always get recess cause I don't like to play. I know with no reset, gotta run it up today. Every day, gotta have some motion. Tryna take over the game, so I've been stacking up.
Benzo the brand.